Good morning, children, and welcome to today's session of Chapter 2 that will be having few basic terms of accounting. So, today we are going to discuss with the purchases and sales in this particular segment. So, first I'm going up with purchases. Now, what is purchase in terms of accountancy? It refers to an account to record the purchase of goods or raw materials for resale. It means purchase of goods refers to an account in accountancy where we are going to record the purchase of goods which are meant for resale. It can be raw material also which has to be processed and finished, and then it has to be sold in the market. It does not include the purchase of fixed assets. It means that this particular account does not include the purchase of land, building, plant, machinery, equipment, because we purchase these fixed assets not for the purpose of resale but to produce more goods. So purchase is primarily concerned with only and only the purchase of goods. It does not include the purchase of assets, because purchase of goods means the goods have to be purchased, processed, and then to be sold. Now, very important thing that has to be remembered. I will explain you through an example. Suppose there are two situations. Okay, a furniture making firm. Yesterday also I quoted the same example, but today for your revision I am picking up once more. A furniture firm, suppose its business is to purchase the furniture and after processing it, it sells the furniture in the market. For this firm, the purchase of furniture will be the purchase of goods. It means for a furniture making firm, if it is visible to you, for a furniture making firm, furniture will be considered as goods. So when this firm will purchase furniture, we will put up furniture purchase means goods purchase for this kind of firm. But if a firm is a cloth manufacturing firm, a cloth making firm, and if it purchases furniture, then it will be considered as, if this purchases furniture, then it will not be considered as purchases. Because for a cloth making firm, purchase of cloth will be considered as purchase, purchase of furniture will be considered as a purchase of asset, generally fixed asset. So this is the difference when we are going to put up the purchases. Purchases means a goods which have been purchased for the purpose of reselling, not for the utilization in the business. So that has to be very, very clear. Now we take up two types of purchases that I have written over here. One is cash purchase and credit purchase. Now what is cash purchase? Cash purchase means the payment which is made for the purchase of goods which have to be paid in cash, or when the goods are purchased and the payment is made in cash, that is called as cash purchases. Now what are credit purchase? If the goods have been purchased and the payment is not made on the spot in cash, payment we have promised that we will pay at some later date. Suppose we have purchased the goods today and we promise the seller that we will pay after a month. So such kind of purchase will be known as credit purchases, where the cash payment is not given to the supplier or the seller. Rather, we ask him that we will make payment at some later date. So there are two kinds of purchases: cash purchases. For those kinds of purchases for which the payments will be made in cash on the spot. And here the credit purchases for which we promise that we will make the payments at some later date. Now, we'll take up one more important element regarding this, that is purchase returns, or in other words we can say return outwards. Now what are purchase returns? The goods which are purchased may be having some defects, maybe not up to our satisfaction, then we can return such goods to the suppliers. So such kind of goods which are defective, if we return them, these goods are categorized as purchase returns or returns outwards. So we take up the net formula, the formula for calculation of net purchases. The actual purchases can be calculated by the formula which I have enclosed in the box. If you can see it clearly, cash purchases plus credit purchases minus return. Returns means purchase returns. So this is the formula for the calculation of actual purchases or net purchases. That we add up cash purchases, then we add up credit purchases, and we reduce returns. Now moving on to the second topic for today, that is sales. Yeah, reverse of purchases. Okay, now what is sale technically? Sales means the transfer of ownership of goods or services to the customer. As you can see, the definition has been clearly written over board. It means the transfer of ownership of goods or services to the customers at a price. There has to be a price also. If you give your particular commodity, say to your brother or a sister or a friend, that will not be considered as purchase because you are not going to ask money from him. So sales, it will not be considered as sales. So what we say, if the goods have been sold to a person, they have to be some price which we are going to get in return. Okay, this term is only used for the sale of goods which were purchased for the purpose of reselling. Sale can never be used for the sale of fixed assets. It is as purchases were used for the purchase of goods, not the assets. Similarly, the sale will be used for the sale of goods which you have purchased with a motive of reselling them. So it will not include the sale of fixed assets. It will not include the sale of fixed assets. Again, sale also is being divided into two: cash sales and credit sales. If you are selling a commodity and getting the payment in cash very quickly on the spot, then it is considered as cash sales. In case if the purchaser has promised you that he will make the payment at some later date, it means we are selling on credit. So these are the two categories of sales. One more important thing that has to be considered over here, that is sale returns. Okay, now sales returns are if the goods are returned by the purchaser due to some defect. As far as purchase return was considered, so it was that the goods which we have purchased, we are returning. Now the goods which the customer has purchased, if he returns due to some defect or something, so they are known as sales returns. In other words, we can also say that it is return inwards. The formula of the net sales now will be cash sales plus credit sales minus returns, as similar to the purchase formula. So two terms we have discussed in this session. Hope to see you in the next one.